Welcome in, guys, for your daily crypto news update. And so, shit. Sorry, guys. If you catch me live, I'm just checking on trying to post a video. Let's go ahead and start over. So, hey guys, thanks for tuning in. First and foremost, if you don't mind hitting like and supporting the stream, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. That way, get more people, more crypto fanatics in the channel. Speaking of crypto, let's go ahead and talk about what's going to be on in the video today. All right, talking about a little about where's Bitcoin at? Are we in a bull run? Right, it's a good time to buy. DCA, right? Check on what's the biggest news with Silicon Valley, right? The latest news update with that, right? The bank collapse, good time to buy, right? Luto, right? Also going to give over a little bit of ETH, talk about some ETH, give a little bit of Bitcoin news update, and then talk about a little bit of course, my favorite Shiba. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Take down the camera so you can just see. And Bitcoin today's right now. Then the last hour is down 0.21%, 24 hours. That's down about 2%, but it's up within 7 days, 12%. We had a nice increase yesterday, so expect a little percent fall down. Yesterday's about 8-9% increase, right? Over past 7 days, ETH is looking at 7%, right? Like I said, things are going to be but a little low today, but like I said, it went up 10% yesterday. Let's see where Doge and Shiba are lying at, right? Doge is down 2%, and Shiba is down 5%, right? Solana, we're looking at 3%, Polkadot up 4.9% within the last 7 days, right? But we in the bull run, going to the next category. I really think this will be the big breaking point for this next question. Are we in the bull run, right? Let's take this off so you can see. Bank runs, crypto concerns, takeovers, a timeline of panic. Silicon Valley Bank collapse led to the failure of a second bank and prompted regulators to move a container file in the U.S. banking system. Wow. On March 10th, Silicon Valley Bank, one of the most prominent leaders in the startup ecosystem, collapsed. Federal regulators stepped in to allay fears and limiting the border financial systems. All right, this is the U.S. financial tumor. March 8th, Silvergate Capital, cryptocurrency focused bank, announces it would cease operations and liquidate its assets after a bank run forced a California lender to sell a chunk of its debt securities. Silicon Valley Bank concerned investors when it said it needed to shore up its balance sheet and raise $2 billion in capital. It was forced to sell a bond portfolio at a $1.8 billion loss. Okay. In a letter to customers, Greg and chief executive of Silicon Valley said the bank enforced a financial position to whether sustain the market pressures, but he noted that customers' deposit had come in lower than forecast in February. Moody's, a credit ratings firm, downgraded the bank's bond rating and slashed its outlook to negative from stable. March 9th, during a conference call, Mr. Beckett urged venture capital firms to stay calm. Panic spread on the social media among investors. Bill Ackman, investors, suggest that Silicon Valley Bank would fall and needed bailout. An innocent sent to clients, a Silicon Valley Bank executive wrote that the bank was actually quite sound and disappointed to see many smart investors tweet otherwise. Okay. Silicon Valley Bank announced that the day before prompted another wave of customers' withdrawals and its stocks plummeted 60%. March 10th, the next day, 2 days in, third day. Silicon Valley Bank failed after a run on deposits. It reported worked with financial investors until morning to find a buyer. By midday, regulators took over Silicon Valley Bank, and the nation's 16th largest bank, and the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation was named the receiver. The failure of the 40-year-old institution became the largest bank crash since 2008 financial crisis and put nearly $175 billion in customers' deposits under regulators' control. Shock from Silicon Valley woes, wherever be throughout parts of the banking sector, investors started to dump bank stocks, including those First Regulators, Senate Bank, and Western Alliance. Many of the investors catered to niche clients. The nation's largest banks appeared insulted from the fallout. Treasury Secretary of the Treasury Investors said that banking system was resilient. Signature Bank, a 24-year-old New York-based institute that Largely real estate companies and law firms saw a torrent of deposits leaving its coffers. I mean, and it goes on, but short story. Not good for Silicon Bank. Not good for Silicon Bank, guys. Yeah, the headset's working. Okay. But like I said, it's not going good at all for Silicon Bank Valley, right? Let's go ahead and jump in a little bit of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's already, let's see and say 15%. Let's jump in. Bitcoin is up 50% this year. Like I said, is it a bull run? Despite the collapse of major crypto-focused banks beating major stock indexes and commodities. On January 1st, Bitcoin began trading at just over 16.5. On Wednesday, it was hovering around 25.50 mark, right? Thanks to rally that began on Sunday. So that was around the well, I think it hit around 11, 12, or 16. The recent rise has come as somewhat as a surprise given the closure of Silvergate's Capital and Signature Bank, two of the biggest lenders of the crypto industry. What we just got done talking about, Silvergate Capital Bank and Signature Bank. Industry insider says that anticipation of a slower pace of interest rate hikes from the U.S. Federal Reserve is helping Bitcoin. And let's see. Like I said, financially, 7 days is up 12% for Bitcoin. And let's jump on to ETH. ETH right now is priced at 1728 with a 24-hour trading volume of 16.7 billion. ETH is 4.7% up 4.5% in the last 24 hours. Is currently down 1.7 from a 7-day high, circling at 16.9948, and it's 25.9% from 7-time all-day high. 1626. ETH has circulating supply of 122 and 37 million ETH. How high is ETH expected to go? Some people think a maximum level ETH that can reach is 2469. It says the minimum cost of ETH would be 2,000. Maximum level of ETH would be around 24. I think it'd be slightly higher. What do you think, guys? So like I said, thanks for tuning in. This is just a quick little update, but don't forget about Shiba. Will Shiba Inu ever hit 25 cents? In our lifetime, maybe. Let's go. But what will it be in 5 years? There's a big speculation that, especially because of the burning, right? But tune in for the other news. And like I said, I'm just getting these videos started. Big update. Silicon Valley. Is it going to be the bull run? Stay tuned for new updates. Right? Hit that like. Oh, happy in here live, baby. Check it out. Doing something new.